Uganda's pension sector is today estimated at above 10% of the country's GDP. The National Social Security Fund alone has assets in the excess of 10 trillion Uganda shillings. For most of these schemes, the task of ensuring soundness and protection of members' savings lies with the scheme's trustees. But having them competent enough to do that job has been a challenge, as many are normally appointed without accreditation. One of the reasons for this state of affairs was the lack of a competent institution to offer the accreditation, explaining why experts in the sector had to look further south.
Actually, what we found was that in 2015, when we did our program in Chobe, what actually happened was those trustees asked us that, can't you do an accreditation program? And we said, why not? Johannesburg School of Finance put together an accreditation program, and that accreditation program has actually run from 2016 to date. And through that program, over 150 trustees have gone through that program.
While more Ugandans pay attention to NSSF, Uganda has many more other schemes over and above NSSF, notably the Civil Service Pension Scheme for civil servants and other private top-up schemes run by private companies whose assets also run in hundreds of billions of shillings. All these need trustees that go beyond mere appointees for protecting the interests of savers.
Planning is a continuous process. Yes. You see, just as markets change, new things, we're not talking about fintechs. A few years ago that was not an issue, but now it is really, these disruptive technologies are an issue. And now we can work within those platforms. And how do we manage our investments in this new environment? So I think for the learning is a process. We continue to engage with the different organizations, and also the dynamism in the market require of the board to understand how to measure what is going on in the market, how to understand where they are putting their money, why they are making profit and why they are not.
In pension speech, a trustee is a person or company acting separately from an employer who holds assets for the beneficiaries of the pension scheme. Trustees are responsible for ensuring that the pension scheme is run properly and that members' benefits are secure. Those that already have accreditation believe that they are now in better position to manage schemes.
It was intended to sharpen our skills in analyzing investment opportunities in the fixed income area, and also partly on the equities, and also some other asset classes that we could have done, like the alternate assets. Yeah. But generally to give hands-on training to be able to utilize as a financial calculator.
Uganda has witnessed its fair share of pension-related scams and scandals. A bulk of these, according to experts, are because of schemes being superintended by incompetent overseers in critical areas, one of these being trustees.